would be roughly 2. I'd give you 3 gold just to kind of round it up and make the math easier.
So
So
45.
22 and for 22 for the health and 45 for the stamina.
22 and 45. Okay, so for 201 silver, I will take 3 of each, please.
Okay. I'll put those on you real fast.
Thank you.
How
So
many?
that puts
how
you
much
at
did you
4
say for
stamina
health?
because you were given health elixirs. That should put you. You already have 2.
You
So
said
take me
32 for health
down.
elixirs?
No, 22.
That puts
Oh,
you at 5
22.
health elixirs. Now, just
Okay.
keep in mind whenever you use them, they give you 5 hit points when you use them. The second time you use them, it's 4. The third time,
Right.
it's 3,
Right,
2, 1.
diminishing.
And then if you use it, with it, if you take a day between, it just resets and so on for,
Okay.
after a rest.
I bought 2 health elixirs from him.
How about a keg, a couple kegs of lamp oil?
Does that exist in here?
Yep, lamp oil.
Let me see 1 second. It does. How much is lamp oil? It's 10. It's
So
for
it's-
lamps though. It's oil for lanterns.
Yeah, I know what lamp oil is for.
I mean, I
want
guess you could
kegs.
light it and
Yep.
try to make it a
bomb?
Molotov cocktail.
yeah.
I was
Oh,
gonna say it
I
burns.
was.
I
Thinking,
mean, all it's going to do is put fire on the ground is what it's going to do.
I was thinking Core Drackle could take a keg, uncork
Fill
the
it.
end, and fly over their encampment and coat the area with lamp oil, and then we could ignite it and start burning whatever encampment that they have.
Okay. I mean, if y'all want to buy some, if you want to buy, I mean, I got to think how much area that would actually cover.
Yeah, it won't be like a bottle of it. It's a keg.
I'll give it 15
A
feet,
pony
if you
keg.
know what I'm saying, for fire, where the lamp oil only covers 1 5-foot like spot. If that makes sense.
Great. I will requisition it. Thank you.
And he'll give you that 10% off, but it's also since
Oh,
it's
I'm not
15
paying him.
feet, it counts as.
I'm just taking it.
Just
You couldn't provide me with the bombs. I'm taking lamp oil. Take it out of the funds of the army. You'll be good. Now, what about
Well,
powder charge? Do you have any powder charge?
I don't even know what powder charge is. You're like teaching me all about new items in here that I haven't looked up. Let me see what that is.
Well, see, this is my first time ever looking through the items tab. So, powder charge is an explosive,
Uh-oh.
not magical. Just
I
an
would
explosive.
say you
It's
would need
basically
one of
gunpowder.
those if you want to make it. If you want to make this thing blow up together, the oil. If you wanted to make it into a bomb, also.
You see,
I think that's fair
I'm just gonna have him coat
because
the
that's the
ground in
charge,
oil.
I think, to do it.
No, that's not fair. I could throw a torch at it. Like, not that hard. To light.
Or you
frickin'
could try to
lamp oil.
drag it someplace and pour the powder out. That's what it really is.
Oh, I was thinking about the powder charge. If I can get a couple of those, and then I can get some iron scraps, and then I could wrap the iron scraps around the powder charge, and then light the charge and throw it, and basically make a frag grenade.
Uh-huh.
Because the charge will explode, the iron scraps will go off in all directions. I'll pay the 180 silver for a powder charge, if you allow me to put the iron scraps on it to give it more.
I'll give it more range with that because it deals like 12 damage is what I'm saying. What I saw.
Yeah,
I'll give it more range and so on.
and
That
it's
way.
a crit 3, range S. I don't know what S is.
Short range.
Small. That's short range basically.
Oh yeah, so you have to ignite it. So let me get a fuse. Or I'll just rip a piece of cloth and make that a fuse, and then I can have Cordrackle fly over the camp with the oil keg, get the camp all nice and oily, and then he can drop the charge down into the middle of the most congregate amount of enemies that there are and explode it. Oh, and then after he drops the charge, he could do a flyby with his dragon's breath. And Cordrackle solos the whole thing. I'm setting you up, Cordrackle.
I just put y'all on the map. Everybody see the map?
Did he have a powder
Making
charge?
things.
Do you want me to roll to see if he had a powder charge?
Well, I mean, if you bought him one, he can just put one in his inventory.
No, I'm asking if the alchemist had a powder charge
Yeah,
for me
he
to
said
buy.
He has them
get
to
one.
sell. He has them to sell. He's an alchemist, so
Okay, yeah. So
if you would buy one, so
all right, 180 silver. Oh yeah. Fuck, now I got to do math.
and he gave y'all a 10% discount, which isn't bad.
Yeah, 180 is with the 10% discount.
Well, no, yeah, I saw it was 200, so
Okay, I brought my thing down to 436 silver. I bought this powder charge.
Okay.
Well, I have it. Okay. All right. So the encampment.
So y'all are kind of hidden where you're at on the map right now. You're in some bushes, but you can see that there's a group of orcs. That's a minion group of orcs standing at the front gate. That's why they're taking up 4 spots.
Okay.
And it's a group, I think, of 5 of them. Yeah, 5 of them.
Now, can
you can also see, and I'm just pinging
transform
right
into
here.
a bird as a utility skill? Is that something Holy can do?
No,
No, they can't transform.
only Feral can do that to transform.
Oh, we got somebody that has feral.
But he's a monk, so I'm not going to let him transform because he's not a druid. But there's a tower on the other side of the wall right here.
There's no classes. He has feral magic.
I understand, but 1 second. There is a tower right here that you can see
Yes.
from where you're at. It's on the other side of the wall right there, but I'm pinging on y'all's side so you know where it's at, relevant to y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. So can he transform into a bird or not?
I don't think he can. He's not even here to make the argument, so.
Wait, I thought he has primal, not feral.
He does have primal, yeah. But primal is also what the druid magic is. It's just what I gave him so he could do his key blast and stuff like that too.
Right.
Yeah, he has primal magic, and it's a primal ability, utility. It should be easy. And then he can fly and scout for us real quick.
I would say this, he's a monk, and he could probably, because monks usually end up being able to fly in games and stuff like that, do something utility-wise that way if he wanted.
Yeah, I can fly too, but I just didn't want it to be obvious. I wanted a bird to fly, like a crow or something, to fly over the thing so we can see what the layout
You
is.
think a crow's going to be able to pick up this big bomb that you guys are making?
No,
No,
Draco's going to do
just
that.
scout
This is gathering information right now.
You know what? I will, just to humor you guys, and so my thing can happen a little bit faster, I will let Cat Karot transform this one time. Don't tell him I let that happen.
That's what he gets for being late. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't roll for him. Like,
As he flies up, a big dragon comes and flies and swallows him whole.
What?
well, that solves that problem.
Okay.
Well,
That
shit.
sucked.
All
And
right.
it was a blue dragon. I'll get a picture of it because it actually is in here. And that's what I was going to do with him, was get him swallowed by it later.
Oh, God. Okay. Well,
This
fine.
happens sooner than later.
All right. What utility can I do with holy?
Well, I mean, you can anything you can do because your magic is divine. So anything you can think of that would define it that way. I'm
Can I
putting a
do
picture up here.
Divine sight, foresight, and see the layout of this place.
1 second. It's not letting me share it that way. I have to actually go in here. Let me go to the creature thing real fast and I'll pull it up that way. Sorry. I'm trying to share the... Here.
I'm gonna text him. You got ate by a dragon.
We tried to stop it, but he was so small as a bird, it was hard to keep him from swallowing you.
Y'all see the dragon that ate him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ate the little bird. It swallowed the bird whole. It was hungry, and it just kind of flew by and just flew back out of the way.
And snap, and he was gone.
So,
Well, sucks to suck.
and there goes your bomb supplies.
No, he doesn't
'Cause he
have
was
the
carrying
bomb.
He doesn't
I have
know.
the
You don't
Draco
listen to what
has
we're
it.
saying.
I have the
Okay.
bombs.
You're not
We just
listening.
wanted him to scout.
Scout.
Yeah.
He's just scouting the
I'm going to put
area.
him invisible so he can actually just kind of be on the map and not disappear. Let me make him neutral, though, so I can make him invisible. So, y'all don't see him anymore, but yeah, he got swallowed by the
Blue
dragon. Yep.
Some
I know. I'm the one with the bomb supplies.
So what do you want to do?
I asked you, can I do divine sight and see the layout of this place? Foresight.
Like far vision or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to know the layout of the encampment so we can make a plan.
I'll give you this, okay? I'm trying to move so you can only see it. Let me try to get you real fast on the, well, it's not working, but sorry, but you can
Okay.
kind of see where I'm moving you.
All right.
Yeah.
Good enough. I can see where the buildings are at.
You saw that there were you saw from your vision there's actually 3 towers. Also,
Yeah.
3.
There's a tower. Hold on. How do I ping their targets? Ping.
I can ping if you want me to. Do you want me to ping
That's
all the
a
towers?
tower, right?
The tower's just a little bit over to the left more, but it was close. It's close to
Oh,
there.
okay. There's a tower.
Yes, right there.
There's a tower.
Yep.
There's a tower.
Yep.
All right. This is the big building, and then there's some smaller buildings around, and more up here.
You're kind of shocked. This doesn't look like a raiding party encampment.
Yeah.
It's a little bit smaller than what you would have thought.
Those guys in Donsmore were pushovers. It wouldn't surprise me. So if we land oil here, said 15 feet, right?
Yeah, I'll give it 15 feet wherever it lands and so on.
So if we do those squares there, they have no choice but to walk through it if they come out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drop the bomb into here and can explode the building. And then when the building explodes and they run out, Cordrackle can light the oil on fire that they all get caught up in. We gotta do something about this tower here. Is the tower sticking up above the wall that we can see it from our side?
You can see the towers. You can see the towers, and you know that if you move out of cover, they might be the archers in them might be able to spot you.
So if Taz and so if Karbeck explodes this tower with magic, at the same time, Cordrackle, if you come in from this angle here, you can fly in between where the towers are at and get to and we get the oil down, drop the bomb, burn them all, blow them up. Karbeck explodes this tower, and the rest of us take out this fucker here, or this group of fuckers here. Unless somebody wants to go talk to him. Maybe Kalara wants to try and talk to him because, they seem interested in her or something. In which case, we could take that opportunity to get in position.
Yeah. I could go see what's what with these orcs. See why they're so interested in me.
Oh, there's Cat Karad, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, I was at the store,
After
but
you get swallowed, you transformed into a bird and got swallowed by a dragon. Sorry, dude.
did you guys really kill my character right now? Is that what happened?
He's
That's
not
what they
dead.
chose to do. He just
You're
got
just
swallowed.
You're swallowed. So you're inside the belly of a dragon right now.
I'm at food for less, and you guys are killing my fucking character off, is what's happening?
Well, no, you're not dead. You're just inside the dragon's
Oh, I'm just
tummy.
eaten by a dragon. Got it.
You were just swallowed whole. You weren't chewed up or anything.
Yeah, you just got to cut your way out. Kill the dragon from the inside. It'd be easier to get to the dragon's heart from your position, and you don't have to worry about the scales. So, like,
I thought I was. Hold on, you guys said I was transferred into a bird.
Yeah, well, we were trying to have you scout.
They were going to have you scout the area that you.
But the GM decided that
knew I wouldn't do that. You guys are taking advantage. Oh, this is fucked up.
No,
All right.
the DM decided you were a tasty snack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be home soon. I'll see you guys in a minute. I gotta keep shopping at Food for Less, but I'll see you guys in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the plan I propose. What do you guys think?
What about the second tower?
What?
What about the second tower?
What about the second tower?
You wanted me to fly between them.
Yeah, we blow up one. You fly over here. Oh wait, I don't have ping pong. We blow up this. You come fly up here. You drop the oil. You drop the bomb. You use your breath. And win.
Right.
And then you're the hero. Yay.
And then we come charging in through the front. Unless Kalara happens to RP it out and it shakes out a different way, but that's the initial plan.
Well, I kind of want to. I don't know why they are so interested in me personally. So I want to try and see if I can see.
They're not interested in you personally. That's the thing. The letter was written for all of y'all because y'all killed his son, remember? To come here.
Oh, I think Dawn is I think it's finally dawning on me who this might be. You know how we went to the other orc encampment and I could have swore that was the orc that killed my family?
Uh-huh.
But
Yes.
once we killed him, I realized he was much too young of an orc.
Uh-huh.
This
So,
is his father. I'm pretty sure that it's the father that killed my family.
Okay. Well, we already took care of the devil spawn. We might as well take care of the
Take care of the devil himself.
devil himself, right? Exactly. We get some revenge. We get some justice. You know,
Yeah,
we loot the place. Maybe come away with some money. Everybody wins.
this is sounding better and better.
So, do you not want to talk to them? If you don't want to talk to them, I'm all for that. We can initiate, you know, SEAL Team 6 here.
Dragon's Wing 1.
Yeah, Dragon 1.
Well, I don't know if he wants to actually talk or why he actually asked us here, other than the fact that he probably wants revenge on us because we killed his son. So if I go up there and say I want to talk to take me to their leader, probably not going to go all that well.
It's up to you what you want to do. We can talk or we can blow them up.
Booba, are you sleeping?
No.
Okay, cool.
You're just not interacting.
They're like RPing, and you're not being the word of conscience or anything like that.
My
He's
bad.
totally okay with us going in and slaughtering them all.
No, I think we need to. I think we need to take this one slow.
Oh?
You have a
So you're
different idea?
thinking I should go and talk?
I think you should go and talk and see what we can do. Because imagine this all happens and they're just like, what the fuck? And they overrun us.
But that's why we blow them up.
I mean, you're not going to blow them up. You're going to set them on fire. And they're going to take fire damage. That's what's going to happen. Like,
Well, they'll take
realistically...
No,
fire.
he's got the lamp oil for that part for the setting up fire, but he's also got the exploding one that actually blows up stuff.
But
Yeah,
is that
with
really,
the,
is that going to kill
iron coming
enough?
out.
Is the question.
Probably not
Well,
going
I
to
don't
kill
even
them,
know
but it's
how
going to.
many's in there.
How
It's gonna-
about we have Kalara talk to that thing, and if it fights us, we only have to fight the one. See how hard they hit first, and then go in there.
Oh, I'm sure they're not going to hit much harder than his son's gang of
Pussies?
orcs.
I'm just saying, like, maybe Unga Bunga isn't the answer to this one.
Okay. Hear me out. Plan B. Kalara and I go up there and start talking. Well, Kalara will do the talking. I'll just be there in case they decide to attack her. Cordrackle stays outside the walls, hidden. If shit goes sideways, he takes to the sky, drops some bombs, blows some people up, and then we mop up the rest.
Easy peasy. Sounds like a plan, except I would... How about we put my bear instead of you? Her and my bear. Because my line of thinking, that's a minion group. I have very high crit chance on my weapon. So if it comes to a fight, one crit, easy peasy, done.
yeah, but she also has a heroic. She could take out minion groups better than anybody.
Well, we might have to hold on to that because that's one group.
But that might be more.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. And my bear is pretty tanky. He can take a hit.
Okay.
So, am I going in to speak with the guy?
Yeah.
Or
I act like my bear is your bear.
if I have to kill him because
Don't
they
worry.
turn violent, I will do what
We'll-
I have to do.
You just scream really loud and we'll come running.
My bear will
Okey-dokey.
tell me if you get in trouble, and we'll go.
And we'll have Carback queue up a spell to explode that tower, but holding it ready at the ready.
So is that
Hey,
what
here
you're
I
going to
go.
do?
Yep,
If we
me
have
and
if we have to
Bear.
go
Okay.
SEAL Team 6 this thing,
He
then
sees you move out, and he's rolling a perception check.
We'll bring
Does
my
he
bear
see
along.
everybody else?
we got you bring the bear up there too.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Success.
But I
He
have
sees
no-
everybody else.
Who did you
Y'all, why
roll
don't y'all all
against?
come with her?
Why would he see us? It would be an opposed versus our
Not for
stealth.
perception. I mean,
Versus
I'm
our
up for
stealth.
what is each of y'all stealth in to see if he sees y'all?
Very high.
Mine's very low.
Mine's 1 yellow, 3 green.
I've
Mine's
got
3 green.
2
So,
green.
so let's start with Errol because I think his will be the least likely to go off. What is yours again?
1
It's-
yellow and 3 green. So 1 red, 3 purple.
There we go. Are you good with that?
Oh, let me pull
Story
up the dice
point?
pool.
Yes or no? Let me reset the story points.
Yeah, if we're resetting them, let's do story point.
Okay. I'll spin one back and it's a wash. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
He
What
saw
the
you.
fuck?
There's 5 of them. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'm just gonna move up next to my bear because he saw me.
I guess
right.
I'll.
How
Well,
about
like-
you, Martinar? What is your stealth?
It will be 2 greens.
Oh, I forgot about all the stuff I had. That was
Oops,
supposed to be 4
that's
black
wrong.
die.
Are you good with that? That's on you, not on me, because
Yep.
you got to remember the setback for me.
Yep.
So, are you good with that? Do you want to spend a story point, Jack?
Hold on, I don't even have the fucking sheet up. In combat tracker? No.
Yeah.
Uh,
The reason I'm doing the 3 yellow is because he's upgraded 4 times because there's 4 of them for the roll.
Yeah.
So it's not just one.
Yep, we'll do. Make it a wash.
So okay, story point, story point. Are you good with that?
Mm-hmm.
He sees you.
This is some bullshit.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Mine's 3 green.
Well, you were walking out anyway.
Yeah, you're walking.
Yeah, you
out.
weren't doing it, so let's not worry about
Oh.
you.
Okay.
Do mine next.
Oh, he's
Go ahead, Cordrackle.
right in front of him.
Mine's 2 green, but he also has 2 setback from my bracers.
Okay, so 2 purple and 2
Purple,
setback.
Yeah, 2 purple, 2 setback.
And are you good with that? Or do you want to spend a story point?
No, just go regular.
Okay. I'm not going to spend one then also and make it that way it stays a wash. He sees you, but he
But they
took some
take
threats, so
damage.
that's some damage
Yeah.
on that one.
One of them sees you and just goes, and has a heart attack.
He's like,
Oh
ow.
crap! A dragon.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do Tazengar. See how he does. I'm pulling up his stats right now. Tazengar's stealth is so 1 red and 3 green is what his is. And I don't know if he has inventory items, so I will just not put the setback in there because I don't know.
Right.
And did y'all want to spend a story point for him or not?
Sure.
Okay, I'll make it a wash. And are y'all good with that dice pool for Tazengar?
Yeah.
Tazengar is not seen. But he heals with that stuff.
Oh.
Because that strain healing at that point
Yep.
is what he's
Right.
using.
Yeah.
And then I think
By
the
the way,
last
Carbeck.
person is Carbeck. I'm not going to make the pets roll because I'm just assuming the pets were seen if you were seen.
Right.
Makes sense.
Okay, Carbeck is 2 green, so
I can just imagine the rune golem trying to hide, just holding 2 pieces.
did y'all
of
want to spend a
twigs in
story
front of him.
point for Carbeck?
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
And here we go.
Jokes on them,
Carbeck
we
was
still have a
seen.
man on
Everybody
the
except for
outside.
Tazengar was seen. So everybody
Everybody
else,
but Tazengar.
yep. Tazengar can stay hidden.
Well, I see 3, 4 minion groups so far. So once we get inside, you know what to do, Kalara.
If it comes to that.
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
Okay, now Kalara can
Kalara, y'all,
RP.
do y'all approach? What do y'all do?
I'm
Yeah.
up there already.
And if they already see us, we're gonna approach.
Master's waiting to see you. Go ahead and enter. He's they move out of the way so you can move by.
Oh,
He needs to make a fear check. Fearsome check.
He's not attacking you. He's letting you in. So I'm sorry, I can't. What the? There you go, Kalara.
It says during a combat encounter. Okay, fine.
We're not in combat yet.
We're not in combat yet.
So where is
And
your
wait up right about here. That way you're.
unidentified?
Let everybody else move where they want to.
It's your dream job, Kalara. There's 5 minion groups.
I think Carbeck would move up in here too.
Mm-hmm.
And his rune golem would also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no. There really is no. Where do you want to be? I'll put them over there. So is Tazengar going to stay outside?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As y'all all enter, he enters behind. Gate closes, and now it's roll for initiative.
We're in combat now?
Yeah.
Yep,
now we're in-
and y'all are trapped in here because there's a gate that I got to put on the map real fast.
We're not trapped in here. They're trapped in here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They just
We're
locked
not
Well, from
themselves
this
in.
perspective, you're trapped.
Yeah, they just decided to lock themselves in with a whole lot of trouble.
Well, do they know that?
He doesn't even want to talk?
No, they were trying to get you in here so they can attack you.
No,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's fine with me.
I
Whatever.
mean-
We'll just blow them up.
I was about to say, like.
Plan C, Cordrackle. Drop the
Why
oil
not?
on the unidentified guy. Bomb the unidentified guy. Ignite your breath on the unidentified guy. Question mark, win. He's going to have the burning condition. He's going to be exploded. Killar's
Okay, what
going
do
to kill all these minion groups. It's going to be great.
Let's roll for initiative real fast, and then we'll get this started.
You can roll for me.
Roll,
roll
make a
for
roll,
everybody.
make a roll, make a roll
I'm
for
a
initiative. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look at that. All the players get to go first.
Just about all of them, yeah. Which is probably
Man.
pretty good. So who wants to go first? We have 1, 2,
Kalara.
3, 4,
Yeah.
I'm
4 player
thinking
spots
me.
first.
Kalara.
Since I will go ahead and use my minion group
Heroic ability.
heroic ability here.
Selecting you now, Kalara.
What's
gotta
the
measure
range on that
distance.
also? Because you
30 feet.
Might need to move up a bit so you can capture all of them. Let's see.
30 feet.
Where's the
Let me
the
put a.
veteran
Let me see
save?
if we can put a circle on here.
Yep.
So you're not going to capture them all. That's just a side note. You can catch her 3 that way. You can catch her 2 that way. You can catch her 1 that way.
It's 30 feet from her, right?
Yes, that's why I'm moving the circle. So the circle. This is 30 feet.
No, that's 30 feet.
It's saying 30 feet.
It would be 60 feet as a circle.
Yeah, because
It's 30 feet
in all
from
directions.
her, not it's from
Not a
she's at the
30-foot
center.
circle.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it didn't do quite 30. That's 30 now because that's
5,
6
10,
spaces.
15, 20, 25, 30.
So it's 1 more than what the thing says. So I think the thing is off a little bit, but let's see what you can hit. So you definitely can hit those 3.
You can get 4 right there.
You can get 4 right there. Up here, you're only going to get 2.
No, I'll stay where I can get 4. 4 out
Okay,
of
so
5.
you need to be
And-
basically where Murdenar, I think, is
Like
at,
just
or right next to Murdenar. Just trying to see. That would work right underneath them, too, where I put the circle.
Yeah,
right there
that works.
or right here.
Right underneath them is perfect, so. And I'm going to delete that real fast.
Why isn't it put me into...
Sorry, it's not letting me delete the move pointer. There we go. Okay. So there's your first action to move. Your second action is to use heroic ability.
Yep.
Did you upgrade your heroic with the extra 50? Because every 50 you get to upgrade it also.
Yes,
Did you add story to it or not?
I thought I did.
See what's on there real fast.
Heroic ability.
I think you're supreme now.
Yep, I am.
And you put drain on there. I don't know that you've added any extra ones on there for it other than drain.
Okay. I
So-
thought we had talked about story last time, but
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I think you've got a couple to spend is what I'm getting at, and so on a couple of those, because every 50 points you get to upgrade that. So
Yes.
let me see how many Jack has, because I know Jack was on top of it, and that way you can kind of think.
I don't know
'Cause
if
if
I
you
did
can
for the
add-
last one.
You may not have done it for the last one, but yeah. So
I
you
have-
have Supreme on yours, Jack. You've also got Diminished, and you've got a secondary effect to heal 2 wounds. So you've got 3 on there in addition to, so everybody should have 3 on theirs. I mean, if we do the math, everybody started at 100, so 150 would be the first one, 200 would be the second one. 250 third, 300 would be the fourth. Well, after 3 of those, that's how you get your supreme.
Right.
Okay.
5, 6.
And
We
then
should have
at the
6
4th one, you would have diminished. Secondary effect would be on the 450 or the 350. So yeah, Jack, you actually have 2 more. It looks like that you need.
You know what all the effects I can do on it are.
They're pinned. If you want to look at that. If
Tended
you want to
to-
think about that while it's not your turn,
Yeah, I'll go look up.
Theta, I recommend you get the story because it allows you to use 1 story point for that instead of 2.
Yes.
And then you can
that's
think
what
about
we had
whatever
talked
else you
about.
want to attach to it after that. And just
Okay,
let me
so
know.
yeah, I definitely want story on there.
Okay. So go ahead and add story to the label for it too, if you don't mind, so we know it's on there. I know Tazengar already got story on his.
Diminish, drain, empowered.
Okay. So I'll do story and devastating.
Okay.
Story.
And go ahead and spend your story point, and I will remove what you killed. And that stays active, if I recall, for 2 rounds. There's also a duration one that allows you to increase the duration so it can last 3 rounds and things like that too, if you're interested, Kalara. And you can pick that one up as many times as you want, so you can extend it to be as many rounds as you want, as long as you've got the XP for it.
Duration, there it is. Okay. Got those 2 on there.
Actually, I might get duration as well instead of devastating.
Yeah, duration's a good one, and the story point's a good one, because it means that you're not spending as many story points when you do that. The downside is you're not giving as many story points to Korvac for his strain thing, but that's okay.
So now my duration is 3 rounds.
Yeah. So go add that so you know that that's
I
on
did.
there. So because it's
I put
up to y'all to remember
story
that.
costs 1 story point, duration parentheses 1, and I increase my duration to 3 rounds.
Okay. Okay. Well, Kalara, you cast that, spend your story point, and then I'll remove them.
Yep. Story point. Here you go.
I'm going to mark it dead, but I still get that player slot, so.
And then next round, you can just move up so you can get the next one, right?
Ones. Yep.
Yeah. Or any other ones that spawn in between now and then.
Yep.
Oops, that's not that one. That's dead. Sorry.
Yeah, and I also put duration on there, so then it's 3 rounds.
So it's 1,
Instead of
4,
2.
and 3. Where is the last one? He's way down here, 3. And then the one I can't see right now is 5. So they have 2 guys that are up. Everybody else is dead. And did you want to do anything else, Kalara? Oh, I didn't put your pet out here. Let me put Moonfang next to you. I'll put it back here because you were back there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to put Moonfang on the map.
That's okay. I can summon them at will. Let's see here. Maybe Moonfang will do his life drain on this little guy, unidentified, whoever he is.
Do you want to move him so he's in range to see if he can hit both of them? Okay. He's too far from the other one, but.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think he's still too far.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's a little bit too far.
Okay, well, we'll do this little guy.
Okay. It's average difficulty resilience for the life drain still?
Yes.
Okay. He fells.
Womp womp.
So he lost an HP.
Yes, he did. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Does this guy look like the chieftain, or does he just look like a
No.
enraged orc? No.
This looks like a completely different orc.
Okay. Move up there.
You're going
Yeah,
next?
I
Okay.
haven't seen the chieftain yet.
All right. Let's see how strong you are. Hey, what's difficulty on this guy?
He is average difficulty and has 1 melee defense.
All right. Upgrade.
Of course. I'm good with that if you are. You miss, but you got a triumph, so you can do something with that.
I will automatic upgrade my next turn. Or automatic.
Okay.
Is it upgrade or an extra green die? Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's an extra green die, but you doing that for yourself or somebody else?
For myself. And then I will call Errol and pass one on to the next.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Fuck it, I'll go next.
Go ahead, Errol.
Do that.
You guys should get close to me. Like, engaged range with me. You and Cordrackle.
So you spent 1 action to get your pet over there?
Yeah.
And your pet actually has to be in a cell like that always.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So he can be over right here or 1 to the left, whatever you want. Either way, he's still flanking, so.
Yeah.
1 for flanking. What's the difficulty?
He's average difficulty, and for melee attacks, he's got 1 defense.
Upgrade. Does that look good to you?
Looks great. Did 8 damage to him. And you have how much? You got no pierce. But some of that did go through.
Okay, I'm gonna use 4 of
crit
them.
him.
I can crit him. What's my crit rating on here? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm just gonna claw him again.
Okay, go ahead.
But I still have 2 left over. I pass 1 on to Errol. Fun, yeah. Alright, look good?
Looks great. Made it through a little bit again. Damage is
Alright.
damage.
I'm passing on...
You can crit him.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll crit him with that. Let's see if the personal critical works this time.
It should, because I know how to delete it now and things like that too. Slightly dazed.
And then he
The
has
target
2
is
more.
disoriented until this critical injury is healed.
Okay, and then I will pass a boost on to Murdenar. And then for my second maneuver, we're going to bite him.
Second maneuver, you use 2 attacks. Does he get
Nope.
2 attacks on a turn?
Claw, if you use 4 of the things, I can attack again with Claw.
Oh, okay. I see what you did. You did the additional attack.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I misheard that.
No, you're good. That look good to you?
Looks great.
Oh, there you go.
And that has +2 pierce.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action, and I'm going to attack through my bear. I get one for my bracers automatically. I gave myself one with him. Alright, that look good to you?
Looks great.
Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and apply that personal critical to him again.
You don't need to because he's dead, but as he dies, he screams out real loud. And there's a cliff like a little ways out. Y'all see this step out in front of the cliff. Or actually, on top of the cliff is what I'm getting at. Oh, I gotta go create images for this, sorry.
So the chieftain wasn't even in here. Good thing we didn't waste our bomb.
Yeah, right? He's probably in that huge fucking one right there in the middle. See, good plan, best plan.
I'm just sharing this image because it's not on a token yet, so do y'all see that? You see the chieftain?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And let me go get the other one. And he is sitting on top of something.
It's the
Giant
dragon.
orc.
It's the dragon that ate Kuga. No, Cat Karat. That's his name in here. Cat Karat.
That's Garrosh, huh?
No, it's actually a different dragon.
Oh, there's more than one dragon. Okay.
Great. It's a
Oh,
party
that's
now.
tiny.
No,
Is
that
this
one's an
mine?
ancient dragon.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
And he's just sitting on top of the dragon, like riding it. And somebody recognizes that dragon, I think.
Poor Drackle.
Did he fall asleep?
No, I'm still
No,
here.
he's
Just a little teeny tiny image.
Just scroll in with your mouse wheel.
You're gonna have to scroll in because
Yeah,
it's
I
like
just
I had to
did.
use a map image to kind of put it on here so you guys could see it.
Ah.
The war chief looks like an older version of the other one. He's got some gray hairs. It didn't do. It also gave him a little bit more wrinkles than the original image because I went through and gave it to AI to make. So
That is the murdering orc.
And it seems he's teamed up the Shythas, my liege's rival.
That's just great. Now we can take them out all together.
We'll
You
have to
know,
be very
I
careful.
like it when our enemies just come to us. It's so much easier than us having to chase them down. And I've
Yes,
always
sir.
wanted to fight a dragon.
Well, you fight that one, it will eat you.
If
We
it
may
eats
have to
me, I'll
retreat.
be closer to its heart.
He doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
okay, well that was Errol's turn. Cordraco, I'm assuming it's your turn since you were speaking.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Uh,
Well, hold on to the bombs. We're going to use them on the dragon.
let's see. What do I want to do now? Everything's basically dead.
Is there anything in the tower? If we look up, is there anything actually in these towers?
You'll find out in a second. You can't see anything right now, but you'll find out in a second.
Yeah, you're sounding awfully happy.
Well, you walked into their trap. Come on. And this is the war chief. He set this trap for you. What are you doing, Cordrackle?
Let's see.
Try to move around the huts with your movement too. I didn't want to
Right,
block your
that's what I'm
vision with the
doing.
huts.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
what
you have
I'm
to move
kinda
slower to
doing.
do that for me.
Oh, you know what you should do? Throw the
What?
oil on. Oh, fucking on the watchtower, so we can burn the tower down. But don't use the bomb. Save the bomb.
You got to make a range throwing check for that though too. So
Right.
I'll just walk up and drop the oil keg at the bottom of it, and then light
you
a
can move
torch,
up to it and drop it, so it's
Right, yeah,
melee
that's what I was,
at that point.
yeah, that's what I was
and
gonna
then
do,
just
is walk up to it.
light a torch and set the
But
torch on
it's
the.
got that 15-foot range, so you do that, you're in the fire too. So just keep that in mind. Now you can get out of the fire with your other maneuver.
He can drop the keg, open the
He's-
stopper, take the torch, put it on the edge of the stopper. The fumes will eventually ignite, and while Cordrackle walks away.
With a big explosion behind him in slow motion.
I'm going to use a token for it. Okay, it's just a repeat of a token you've seen. It's not a creature, but it's the only because I didn't create a fire token. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's at 15 feet, so
Put it underneath the tower.
and it would be probably right there.
Mm-hmm. Hell, he can even walk back a little bit and then toss the torch onto the.
Well, if he tosses it, it's a ranged attack. If he drops it melee, then it's a melee attack to see that he doesn't screw up. It's average. It's a average difficulty for that attack.
A
though,
melee
regardless.
attack to let go of a torch on top of a.
Well, it's to make sure that he hits it properly and doesn't make it explode on him or something like that too.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Right.
It's
Okay.
that he breaks it properly, because if it doesn't go
Right.
off, it could chance not breaking. It could chance not going off. Things like that.
All right.
So do a melee light.
Yeah, melee light.
Yeah, melee light. Average difficulty. Like that.
And I'm not looking at the dice pool tracker. Sorry. Yeah, that looks good. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's a pretty easy roll for you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
He
you were
crits.
successful with the triumph. So I will say that you got it up fire, because it's gonna take time for the fire to spread up to the top, because this tower is probably 20 feet high, 30 feet high, something like that. You know, think about it being on a second, in between a second and third story building, basically, is where
Right.
where the top part of it is. But because of the way you hit it, you were able to catch it 2 levels up. So it just needs a round to get spread up to that next level.
Okay.
But I need to move this out of the way because I've got my thing right here. Because you just triggered more. And now I got to drag and drop them.
That's just lovely.
What happens when you go too early? But hey,
Yeah. Well, like you said, we already sprung their trap, so might as well start doing some damage.
there's one more. Hopefully you can see him. I don't know if he's on the tower. I'm just assuming he is, or will, because I got the other thing there for the fire.
Oh, okay, there we go. Unidentified 2. Little archer.
And their
From what?
minion groups.
Whoa.
A guy with a little shaman, some more archers.
Exactly right. I hope y'all like the shaman. I thought he looked kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Is
he
he a
does.
shaman? Is it a single shaman or is it a minion group?
It's a single
The
shaman.
minion. Oh, okay. Single shaman and the archers are minion groups.
Yep. And he's a nemesis, just so you know. So he's not a rival.
Why did you give me his data sheet?
I don't
Oops.
know.
Did
I
it
did
pull up his data sheet?
Yes.
That's not what I tried to share.
Like,
I'm sorry. So
it's like, wait
I
a minute,
tried to
what's
share
the
his
data
image
sheet?
is what I tried. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Do you
There
see
you
his image
go.
now?
Yeah, that's better. It's like, wait,
Y'all
where do
can
I have
close out of
data
his
sheet?
data sheet.
It's like, oh, am I the shaman now? I'm gonna have him turn on everybody.
Okay.
All right, that does it for my turn.
Well, it is now one of their turns. I think this archer that you lit on fire is going to be shooting down at you, which basically gives them a heightened attack at you, Cordrackle, because you lit his tower on fire.
Yeah.
Is unidentified 2. Okay.
And he has 2 setback for my bracers, and I've got 4 range defense.
So there's only 4 in these minion groups,
Okay. Yeah.
in these archer groups. And he's going to attack you with his bow. He is upgraded 3 times because of the 4 in there.
Yeah.
So there's his upgrade. And then you have a 4 range defense. So average
4 range
difficulty with
defense.
4 black die.
Yeah.
He gets a
And-
boost for the heightened advantage over you.
Yeah, and then my bracers also give him 2 setback.
You can only have up to 4 setback.
Oh, okay. That's why I thought it was capped at 4. So
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And story point,
Sure.
I'll upgrade 2, so it's a wash.
Okay.
And are you good with that?
Yeah.
He hits you, but he rolls a despair. What do you want for that despair? Do you want him to fall down?
Yes. That's
Fall
what I was
into
about
the
to say.
fire.
I want. Yes, he's gonna.
He'll fall
off
into the fire right here. He falls down into the fire. I said he's 20 to 30 feet high, so I got to make a damage roll on that. So there you go.
If it's 3 stories, it'd be 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I take 3.
You don't have the thing where you can parry a ranged attack.
Nope, I haven't grabbed that yet.
One second. I'm trying to pull up what the rule is because Maddox's not here, and I don't remember what falling damage rule is. So I'm using AI to help me figure this out. So 1 second.
Yeah.
I know in D&D is a D6, but we don't really have D6s in here.
Right.
So it's for 30 feet, it's 10 wounds and 10 strain. So he basically kills himself from that fall
Nice.
Bye.
because he has no strain, and the 10
Right.
wounds basically.
Takes him out.
Well, actually, no, he doesn't. There's 1 left, is what it
Oh,
is,
okay.
because it would do
Ah.
because with his
So he'll
soak.
fall into the fire.
He would
and
take-
he'll slowly burn to death.
No, actually, it is. He's got 1 person up. He's near death, really close to death,
Yeah.
is what it is. He's got 1 HP left.
Right. Now the fire damage.
Well, that would
So-
be later on this turn.
Yeah, he
No, if
fell
you're
into it.
stepping
It was
not if you're stepping into fire. You're going to take immediate fire damage for stepping into it, and then you also
Stepping
take
into
burning
it, he's
damage.
falling into it.
Yeah, falling into it, you take the fire damage, and then you take more fire damage every turn that you're
I will
inside
let the fire go ahead and kill him, and so on.
Yeah.
It's all right. Okay, so he falls down dead.
Okay.
That is his go. That's a great turn.
Right. All for just taking 3 damage.
Yeah. I think the shaman wants to go.
No, you're getting outside the encampment. Outside the encampment.
And he's going to cast a lightning bolt. Who is closest? The bear?
Probably. With his size, he probably ends up being
Yeah, I think he'll go after the bear.
You have line of sight.
well, he's up above. Of course he has.
He's
30
up
feet
higher.
up. But how big is that? Is
Hut.
the hut? That's a large
The
hut.
hut, it's a big hut, but it's probably only 1 story is what it is.
Yeah.
So the other one is 2.5 stories up, basically. So he can see the bear, and he's going to lightning bolt the bear. Let me see what the ranged attack is on the bear.
2.
It is 2 range. That's right. In addition to that, I think he's going to upgrade it for another ability that's on there, which gives him for every 2 advantage, he gets to use that linked ability for like a auto fire effect.
My bear is also adversary 1.
Okay.
It wouldn't have mattered.
You didn't even ask if he was good with that dice pool or not.
I did not. Do you want me to re-roll it?
Nah,
Or
it's
you
fine.
go with that?
It's fine.
Okay. Equip that on him. I did not. Well, he doesn't have enough to hit you twice. For the bear, with that 3, he dealt 10 damage, but only 2 of that makes it through your bear soak.
Let's go.
And that was his go. And then I have one more go, which I will let unidentified 2 go now. I think it's 2. No, it's unidentified 2, but it's unidentified 2 way down here. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and now he is going to flank the bear and attack
He's not
the bear.
flanking. The other guy's dead.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't see that. I wasn't looking at that icon.
White dot. Yeah.
Yeah. And he is going to attack. He is upgraded 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Adversary
And
1.
did you want to spend a adversary 1? So let me upgrade that. Did you want to spend a story point?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll spend 1 back. It's a wash. You go with that dice pool?
Yeah. Okay.
And it is vicious, so it's 10 higher. than this, so I'm going to have to roll it to put it on there. And he has 2 pierce, so go ahead and apply the extra 2 damage. Vicious just means it's 10 higher of whatever the crit is. And I can't do that with the personal crit. So he rolled an 80. Critical injury table. And 80 is overpowered. The target leaves themselves open and the attacker may immediately attempt another attack against them as an incidental. So he will make another attack against him. That's not one that stays on him permanently, but it is for this round. That's what an 80 gives.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
I'm
think
in
your
danger.
bear is down. The upgrade 4, adversary 1, black die, black die. Did you want to spend a story point?
Yes.
I'll spend a story point back, or you go with that dice pool.
Yeah.
$15 damage. I think your bear is down. Pretty close with the 2 pierce. He is down.
Oof.
That's not good.
So you can't summon him back in combat. That's been the rule that we were talking about before,
Yeah.
because he's more like a pet. But you can summon him back after. How do you want to spend that despair? Can't make him kill himself with his own despair, but you can do anything else to him. So you have to have a triumph to make him kill him in one hit.
I want to say that this group of dumb orcs was like, yeah, we killed a bear, and skips his next turn.
I don't think he gets to skip a turn, but what I'll do is I'll give him an extra setback die on his next turn. How about that?
Fine.
So when he makes it, he has to roll an extra difficulty in there, basically, or an upgraded difficulty.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Okay. Moonfang does not get to go by herself, so it's actually their turn still. He is dead. I think the only one still alive is that other archer.
Yeah. The shaman, the archer, and the one minion group.
Trying to find where he's at. Sorry, 1 second. He's right here. Okay. I'm going to roll a 1d6 because his best 2 people to hit, it looks like, are either the kitty cat or the Murdnar with a ranged attack. Upper will be the kitty cat. The lower will be the Jack's character.
Okay.
He's going after Jack.
For ranged defense.
Okay. Did you want to spend a story point?
I guess.
I'll spend one back. It's a wash. Or you go with that dice pool. Are you go with that, Jack? Yes or no?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Well,
Sorry.
we couldn't hear you.
Oh.
10 damage.
Nope.
He's also got the 2 pierce.
Okay, 1 damage.
No problem. I'll let you apply that since it's just the pierce that went through.
Fuck
And
this.
that is his go. And all of the other orcs are dead, so basically it's a player's turn. We have George, Karbeck, and Tazengar who are left for this round.
All right. Have George move here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll
That's-
give him an extra 5 just to get him over there, and he's not on there.
All right.
Okay, and then he's going to attack him.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't really care because Kalara's going to kill it on the next round, anyways. But have Karbeck nuke the shaman.
Okay. Do y'all want to spend a story point to upgrade for the Rune Golem's attack?
Sure.
It's a wash then. And are y'all good with that dice pool?
Yep.
10 damage.
Damn.
Rune Golem took some damage in the meantime also. Actually, no, he didn't because he has strain. I forgot about that. But he took some strain damage from that. And how much went through? Good chunk of it went through on there. And there are there's 4 minions right now. You need an extra point of damage to deal instead of the 5. So y'all killed one of the minions out of the minion group.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Kalara's going to kill them all anyways next round.
And then you said you wanted Karbeck to go?
Yeah, nuke the shaman.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Signature spell, yada, 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 all that jazz he does.
All the cool stuff.
What adversary is he? He is adversary 1, so it's 1 red die. And then he has, 1 second, no range defense. Are y'all good with that dice pool?
I don't know, whatever it's supposed to be for him.
Yeah.
Did y'all want to spend a story point or not?
Sure.
I thought we did.
Okay. I just was double checking because I don't think we
Yeah.
did. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make the roll. A despair. He did hit for 18 points of damage, which pretty darn close kills that thing.
Can't
Or
he do
his
more things when...
I don't think he can remove a despair. I mean, he can get 2 more points of damage because I think he can, or 1 more point of damage because he can remove that X. I know he's got an ability to do that, which costs strain if I'm not mistaken. So. Okay. I gave him the strain to do that, and I'll give him the extra point of damage. Okay. Still not dead, but this guy's really close to dying. Okay. And Tazengar runs up to the gate trying to get in, realizing he's going to have to climb this thing. So he spends a maneuver trying to climb it.
There's a tower right next to the gate.
It's
He needs to go up
inside the
on-
gate, though.
No,
He has
the
to
ones
either
are
climb the
outside the
wall.
gate. There's
Oh,
two towers.
those are huts. Those are like guard huts, is all that
Oh.
was.
I thought they
Those
were-
aren't
Can you
towers.
climb on top of one of those to...
Either way, he's got to try to climb something to get over. So. And I'm using that for his second maneuver. Probably going to roll coordination because he's a little bit better with coordination, but it's hard difficulty. He fails. He falls back to the ground. So that's his turn. Okay.
Errol can just open the gate on his turn.
Skipping all the dead ones. And we're back at the top of the round 2 now. Who wants to go first?
So Kalara, you should move like up there somewhere, right? So you can get those last 2 minion groups.
Yeah.
You might have to double move to get in between them because you really need to get all the way over. I mean, you really want to try to be in between them somehow.
Right.
Like if you go one cell up from where the one orc is at, you're not in range of the other one. So you'll have to actually move at least to where I ping. Right there, we'll get both of them. Let me take it out of ping mode so I can accept. There you go. And you kill both of these.
Bye-bye.
Does that take her action? Or is it just her effect going on?
That's her maneuver. She's used 2 maneuvers to get there, though. It took her 2 maneuvers to move in position to get both of them.
Her Yaka arrow has like 120 feet of range, right?
I think it's medium ranged is what it is. So that's like 60 feet of range without a range increment.
15, 20, 25, 30,
So I think she can cast, she can
45.
attack or get close to the shaman, I think. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 feet. I know she doesn't have, she can take the range increment once to get that. She'll have to move a little bit closer to get the right range.
So
Yeah,
if
it's
she-
a medium range weapon.
Yeah. It's barely out of the, it's just a little bit outside that range. If you move like 2 spots up, you'll be in it. So.
Or you can just shoot it and take the extra difficulty and hopefully you hit.
That's what I'm saying. She should take the extra difficulty because he doesn't look like he's got much life left.
Okay.
And he has
I'll
no
do
range
that.
defense.
So Yaka arrow. And it's hard difficulty then?
It is adversary 1, so one red, and then 1 purple, and then on
One more
top
purple.
of that, no, it's not. It's not an extra purple. He's just adversary 1.
No, for the
So
range.
it's 1. Oh yeah, no, it's it's 1 more purple for the range. You're right.
Yeah.
And then
And
he
did
has
I-
no defense, so you don't have to worry about
Okay.
any black die. And then, do you want to spend a story point?
Yeah, I'll spend one.
I'll spend 1 back to make it a wash.
And did anyone pass on any boosts lately? No. Nope.
No, not
Okay.
that I remember.
Nope. Okay, so we good with that?
Yep.
Failed.
You missed.
Damn.
She tried,
Oh,
but
well.
there's still another player's go beforehand.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go. But fuck. I got a dilemma. Do I want to
What's
shield
the
George or
dilemma?
do I want to shield Carback? Actually, I can wait and Cordrackle can get over to me and then I'll go after him.
Yeah.
And then I can
Right.
get Cordrackle and hopefully Carback at the same time.
Do y'all want Carback to go to finish him off?
Sure.
Actually, because he's the only one inside who can still hit him. Because you would have to climb the tower to get up there and attack him
Yeah.
with melee, or you'd have to cast a divine, and that's other people would have to cast spells to be able to try to get to him too.
Yeah, I guess we can have Carback go. Splat him. How many player turns do we still have left?
You've only used Kalara's turn, and this would be Carback's turn. So everybody still has a player turn besides them two.
I mean, before the enemies go again. Carback.
Oh, you have.
Arrow.
There's 2 slots before they go again.
Okay, so if Cordrackle goes and then I go, and I can get a shield off before the big baddie comes down. That's my only concern is making sure I get a shield off on as many people as I can before the
Right.
orc gets down here. with his dragon.
Okay, let me get Carbeck to attack real fast. He'll use his signature spell again, which is 2 strain. He would have had 0 strain from the rounds anyway, so it's not a big deal about that. Adversary 1 purple die. No. Did y'all want to spend a story point for this one?
Sure.
And he kills him.
Awesome.
And you can take
I'm going to
those two
delete
and
some of
then
these tokens
heal-
off.
Heal his strain.
Yeah, I mean, he'll pass on a boost because what moment you want to y'all use a story point, he'll his strain for that. I'm removing some of these tokens real fast. And once it's just so we can get some of these things cleared out in here.
Right.
Kordrak will go and get up next to me. I want to get a bubble off before he comes. Especially while I have the automatic upgrade and the boost die.
Hey, so is it my turn?
Y'all see a dire wolf come out of the tent and a boar. Actually, it's 2 dire wolves, sorry.
Can't remember. Does my holy icon upgrade my thing, or does it give me another green die?
And y'all have a go before they go, but they're at the bottom of the initiative order right now.
Yeah.
And actually, it's every player slot except for theirs before they go. So, but these are not minion groups. These are giant
Big creatures.
things that, yeah, like it looked like that was just a place of cages.
Do you remember? Sure. My holy icon gives me.
It gives you a green die, an extra green die for divine and
extra green
stuff.
die. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's going next? Because Carbeck went and killed him.
Kordrakel's going to hopefully move up next to me.
Yes.
Go ahead, Kordrakel.
I can go there. And then... I don't want to do anything else.
Actually, I'm sorry. These are not dire wolves. They're Barghest. Sorry. That's why they have the blood dripping out of their mouth.
Right.
That's why they're black also.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just call it good. So whoever wants to go next.
Okay. Jack, you want to go next to try to get that shield off or that bubble off?
Yeah, that's what my plan is. Yeah.
You have a little bit of time before the next round.
Okay. All right. I'll spend a story point. Good.
I'm good. I'll spend a story point back to make it a wash.
Ugh. I was hoping you wouldn't.
You really not want me to? I'll take all the story points. There's something bad that happens if I get to 5, though.
Yeah. I'd rather try and get as powerful of a spell off as I can.
No problem.
Fuck.
So you got to hit everybody, I think.
Yeah.
All three
Yeah,
of them,
I
but
get
it's
to
only
hit
two.
everybody, but no, it's not 2. It's empowered, so
Ah.
it's
It's
3.
3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put that on everybody real fast. So
Empowered.
to Carbeck is also got it on him. So
All right. Well, that only gives me 14 soak. Fuck.
okay. Well, I mean, you gave it to 3 people. That's still more soak. Let more damage mitigate it for all of y'all.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go
Open
next.
the door.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll go next and I'll open the door.
Door won't open. It's like
Why-
he broke the thing when he made it fall.
Fall.
You're going to
There's
have to
nothing
break
for it
through
to
the
fall.
door.
It's not.
There's no open switch for the door. It was a falling, like, rocks and stuff like that just came down to trap y'all in here.
No, you said he closed the gate.
Well, I mean, he closed the gate, but it was rocks that came down, basically, that just fell. You're going to have to either break through the rocks if you want, or climb over them.
I don't think I can break through rocks with my sword. That's more of a Murdenar thing. I can get right there with my remaining moves.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Can't resummon your bear?
No, not during battle.
No, we have to wait until we're out of combat first.
His bear's not a summon. His bear is actually a pet, is kind of the whole thing. That he's got the talents for it as a pet, so I have to treat it like a pet.
Whereas mine, I can summon.
Hers is a summon, so.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
That's Errol's go. So we have George and Tazengar who can go still.
We'll have Tezengar try and climb over.
Okay, let's make his roll again. He should be able to make this one. I mean, he's got a pretty good one. It's not that difficult. Coordination. He's successful, but he took some threat in the meantime, or some strain. He's up on top here. Let me see how far he is from there, from the dire wolf. 80 feet. He is within range to attack him on here, so he will.
He wouldn't jump down anyways. He would stay up there and shoot.
As long as he can hit stuff, yeah, he'd stay up there, so. And he's definitely going to use the linked. So, 1 second. Elven Bow. See what the Barghast is for defense. No range defense. So average difficulty, no extra range. Nobody's next to him, but he already has that one ability. I think he would spend some strain to aim, knowing him. And did y'all want to spend a story point for him?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not going to spend one this time.
Oh, I see how you are.
Well, yeah. You guys wanted to use the story point.
Well, but this is how I give them back, right?
Right.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all good with that dice pool?
Sure.
Did 15 damage, but did not have enough to hit him with the linked. But he still hit him pretty hard that first barcast. And that is his go, and all that's left is George. Think George would move up and attack the top one, maybe?
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and make that attack. Did y'all want to spend a story point for him?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's too
Okay.
late now.
And he did 12 damage to him, but no linked, but that still hurt him. Okay, that is George's go. And now I'm going to spend 5 story points. I need to look this up real fast because everybody's going to have to make me a attack as the other dragon that ate your friend comes in and blows lightning breath all over the place.
Hey, hasn't Cougar gotten a turn yet?
Cougar's been swallowed.
Yeah, so
And I kind of took him out of it. Is Cougar online? Because I'd
No.
let him make a turn if he was online.
but just because he's swallowed doesn't mean he shouldn't get a turn.
Well, that's what he said.
Well, but you're not actually fighting the dragon yet. It just so happens to be a story point thing that happened that allowed this to happen. So
Like he would have
this-
been fighting it from the inside the whole time.
So is it gonna be resilience or athletics?
We're rolling
To
something.
well, yeah, to try and dodge the lightning breath, I'm guessing.
yes,
Athletics.
Possibly.
everybody needs to make me a hard difficulty athletics check.
Only athletics?
It's a ranged
Or
attack.
not athletics. Sorry, I missaid that. Resilience. Hard
Oh.
resilience is
Oh,
what I meant.
resilience,
Sorry,
okay.
I missaid that.
This is-
Somebody
I
said
did for
athletics, and it got my brain thinking
Brain-
athletics when I spoke.
Okay, so hard resilience check. Yeah, okay.
Yes. I know that's better for some, but worse for others.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
exactly
I'm
right.
pretty
Failure is
gonna
bad.
fail.
I'm going to tell you that. Failure you're going to hate, but
Fuck,
it is
I
what
failed.
it is.
Guess I'm gonna fail.
So everybody that fails, it's 10 strain damage plus whatever additional that you took with threat.
I just got knocked out.
Yep, failure. I'm down.
10 strain.
So
Yeah.
10 strain. It didn't deal any damage. It did strain damage.
Oh, okay, I have one. Nope, because of the. No, I have one left.
Yeah. And you can use your advantage to heal one.
Yes, you can. So it's
I have
9 for
2
you in
left.
that case.
Okay. So I'll use my
And our
advantage to
soap
heal it.
doesn't matter.
It's
It
strain
does not
damage.
matter because it's
No,
strain
not with
damage.
Strain. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Your pets your pets need to make the roll too. Don't forget that. So your pet it needs to, all pets need to make the roll. So if y'all don't mind rolling it for your pets also, I'll roll it for George.
George of the jungle.
George has really good
Reason
resilience though.
I can't bring Moonfang up, so.
Is Moonfang locked to you? Maybe I need to reset it. Or you're not logged into Moonfang through the characters. Maybe can you see that on the character sheet or not? It shows it's locked. It's to your name.
There it goes.
There you go.
Yeah, he has no strain, so he's down.
Well, no, he still has to make in case he dodges it. Tough thing.
Yeah.
The resilience is to kind of get out of the way, make sure he misses it. He's down if
Yeah,
that happens,
he
though.
has
Yes.
no resilience. His resilience is as good as mine.
Yeah.
You
He
succeeded.
succeeded,
Oh,
He did.
but
Like,
he took
but
3
the
threats, so
threats, so he's
3
still
damage.
down.
No, I think he's still up. I think he's got 4 HP, right?
3. No, 4.
oh, 4.
So
4
yeah,
range.
he's you
Okay,
got to
so
exceed
He's
4 before
still
he goes down.
barely. Yeah. So he's still barely up.
yeah, so we're both still barely up.
Have to heal some strain.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we got
So if I
those
heal
stamina
Arrow
potions.
strain, it will bring him back up, right?
Yes, but he's on the
Yeah.
ground, prone during
Right.
the time.
Yeah.
So let me put that on Errol because Errol passed out. So you can bring him back up. That's the whole point.
Right.
And the reason I'm doing this now is because at this point in Act 3, you're going to have to start dealing with a lot more strain damage. I haven't been throwing that at you a whole lot yet, so.
Right.
But I'm giving y'all forewarning that that's coming. So do what you need to keep yourselves up.
That's why we're getting the stamina potions.
That's why I tried to give those to you, and I mentioned about buying those. So
Yep.
Need stamina potions for. We have a Kalara. She's a walking stamina potion.
oh, and I'll throw this out there because Cat Karate was. I'm gonna bring him in real fast. As he swooped by and did that breath, Cat Karate flew out of his stomach.
And crashes into one of the huts.
And he's still the bird. He didn't know what to do. But he kind of flies out of the stomach whenever he did the breath.
That hour and a half being late turned into 2.5 hours now.
Yeah.
Where is he at? Does he not is he at home, Bubo?
No, he's shopping. He's getting groceries.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dude,
that
I
was
think he
like
groceries.
2.5 hours ago.
Yeah, like
Let me call him.
what
Is he
kind of
haggling?
grocery
Tell him he just flew out of the dragon's stomach. He's got to hurry up and get home before he gets swallowed again. I'm not going to let him transform and stuff like that but at least he's out now. Okay, well, that was that. Now I got to go pick bad guys to go. I do think the boar is going to go. I'm just putting them here 0.1, 0.1. Okay. So the boar is going to go.
Booger sugar.
And
Booger, yeah, it looked like it.
this boar
So I called him.
and
He's basically
15,
home.
20, 25, 30. He's going to move here for his first maneuver. Second maneuver, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to end right there. And he's charging both of y'all basically with this. And both of y'all get hit by it.
So I'm guessing it goes through George, Kalara, me, and Moonfang.
If he hits you, you're knocked down. You're also breached.
What is breached?
I'll look that up in a second. I forgot.
Okay.
So let's start with.
He took my underwear.
Let's start with Cat. You know what? I'll make sure he doesn't hit Cat Karate, but he is going to hit the kitty cat. So we'll start with the kitty cat. Kitty cat has 1 defense, 3 soak, And did you want to spend a story point for the kitty cat, Kalar, or not?
I'm not giving you any story points again.
Well,
You have all those story points.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we're gonna keep them.
We're gonna keep
I
it.
mean, I tried to warn you, but I tried to give them back to you every time, so it was
Right.
slowly built up,
Yeah.
So I think I was fair about it, but I'm going to go
Right.
ahead and I'll go ahead and attack them. He
Miss.
misses your pet, so that's good. Your pet, I'm still going to make your pet prone, only
That's
because,
the despair.
yeah, not a despair.
Triumph on him, but
Triumph,
despair
yeah.
on the cat.
Yeah, your pet is still prone only because of the boar's
Triumph.
triumph. So
Yeah.
And now it's yours, and you're 4 melee, aren't you? Defense.
3.
I don't think he hit you. He went to the left of you and then charged down is what he did, because he didn't hit Kalara. He was going after the kitty cat and the Cordrackle, because he needs to get that first move to kind of move out of the way to charge people down.
Okay.
So that's why he did that move, because he needed the second move to do the charge.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's got to hit the full movement basically. And anything in that full movement is his charge. So
Right. Yeah.
did you want to spend a story point?
Sure.
No, I think it's for Cordrackle, not you, Clark.
Oh,
you weren't attacked.
Okay, so
Got
it
it.
is on me. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
whether you're still tied to Clara or me.
Yeah, it's on you, Cordrackle. That's who I was talking about. So
Yeah, we'll use a story point.
okay. I'm going to move it over because I don't have any to go back, but that
Right.
gives you an upper hand, not me. And there you go with that dice pool.
Let's see. Yeah, that should be good.
Points of damage. I'll let you do that for yourself because you have the extra 3 soak on there.
Then can I do a parry on that or not?
Yeah, you can parry that if you want. You're still prone.
Right.
Like-
yeah, but I'm gonna use it to just basically increase my soak a bit. Okay.
And I'm looking up what breach does again. Only because I forgot.
2 breaks a parry. 5, 5, 6, 11. So I only take 4 damage. 4
Decided to
damage.
finally show up.
Oh, let me rephrase that. Breach ignores all target soak.
Oh, okay.
So you have no soak.
Well, good thing I parried, so I don't need to add another 6. So puts me at 13. Okay.
I just brought up
Okay.
all that shit.
So what happened, Cat Karate, is because I just kind of when the dragon, you're in combat. The dragon came by because I built up 5 story points, so I spent all 5 story points to make the dragon do an attack above y'all. He spent lightning over everybody. Everybody had to make a check for it, and basically, when he did that, you flew out of his stomach because you were like in a bird form type thing is kind of what you did with your primal is what we did for utility, because that's what they wanted to do for you to get you to scout. But you flew out of its stomach and you're in the air right now.
Who else plays Street Fighter and knows about Condor Dive?
Okay. But you can go right after them because you flew out and you're back in time. So that is that one's turn. Let's go with this Barghest.
The fuck is that thing?
Which one, the wolves or the boar?
Back door.
No, the fuck it. I understand what a wolf in a boar is. I don't know what the fuck that demon-looking thing with teeth is.
Oh, that's the golem thing from the last time. We just put that on there to be fire. That thing is on fire. They threw like lamp oil at it, caught or put it on there and lit it on fire. Cordrackle did that.
Where's the dragon?
He's up in the air.
Oh,
Oh, and you saw another dragon also. Let me pull up the image and so you can see it again real fast. You saw, like, Kalara confirmed that, hey, that's the, like, on top of this dragon. And I'll just try to share it with you real fast. Do you see the dragon? You may have to zoom in because I had to put it on a map thing so you could actually see it. So. Do you see it?
Who?
No, he's talking
Cat
about
Karot.
Cat Karot. He's showing him the dragon that we saw earlier.
sorry. Yes, it's like War Chief, for whatever reason, popped up.
There's two. The war chief is on top of the dragon.
Oh, fuck you.
And that's an ancient dragon that you see, which basically you were, because Cordrackle basically said that's his liege's arch nemesis.
Great.
But they're not doing anything. They're watching you guys, is all they're doing.
They're
All right,
studying-
sounds good to me.
They're studying us, figuring out what we can do.
Okay. So let me go ahead and attack with this one. He's going to attack Rune Golem. And let me just look at the Rune Golem stuff. Rune Golem's adversary 1, so he gets 1 red, 1 purple. And then he is going to see what else. Defense, he has no defense. Okay. Did y'all want to spend a story point to dodge this attack for the Rune Golem or not?
No.
Okay. Then I won't because I don't have enough. So I will go. And are y'all good with that dice pool?
Yeah.
And he misses. Okay. And now we're going with the last one, and then you get to go, Cat Karot. You know, whatever you want to do. So
Sounds good.
this one is going to run over here to Errol, who's prone, and attack him prone.
Right, I'm back.
Errol, you have 2 melee defense. Did you want to spend a story point?
Sure, and I'm pretty sure I'm knocked out still.
So, okay. And
So he has no defense.
no, he gets the defense. He just gets an extra boost and so on. So are you good with that dice pool,
Yep.
Errol? Errol went unconscious from the lightning breath also. 15 points of damage.
11 out of 15.
And 2 pierce, but he took,
13.
yeah. And top of that, this Barghast, he does not have any, so he took some extra damage on that too, attacking you. Okay. Now it's your go, Cat Karot.
So, am I still in bird form? Is that how this works?
Yeah, you're in bird form, so you're gonna have to spend a maneuver to fly down. You can make it all the way down to the ground directly where you're at. And you can change out of bird form, or you could try to fly over and down to get to one of the creatures if you wanted to, that are close to you. I don't think you can make it to the far creature with your movement.
That's fine. I'll go on the other side of this boar here. Or can I make it to this right here?
Yeah, you can make it there.
All right, I'll fly down and land there.
Okay.
And then how do I get? Does it a movement or an action to get out of bird form?
It's your maneuver to kind of transform back because you're just not concentrating on it, type thing. Because we used a utility spell, so you just don't concentrate on it. So
Okay, so I'll just transform back, and then I'm gonna hit the wolf.
go ahead.
Was anything passed? Anything?
No.
No.
Nobody's been having very much luck with rolls, even though these things have like no defense, and I mean
Just been
they're not
rolling.
even
We haven't
that
had a
hard to
turn.
creatures.
We haven't had a
That too.
turn.
That too.
Got you.
We're at the end of round 2. You're the last go on round 2.
Okay, so and then what do they have?
They have they are no defense, so it's just average. It's just the average difficulty for them.
Just that.
Yeah, that looks good. And did you want to spend a story point?
No,
Take that as a no.
Nope.
Wow.
Well, I think you killed him. Okay. You don't have anything else to attack, so you can see Errol is down.
Use that special to heal Errol's string.
Can he heal Errol's
Can I-
strain?
Can I heal? I don't think I have strain heal. I have heal.
Oh,
I think you have strain heal.
the special heals strain. If you use it that way, can you just use it to heal Errol's strain?
If he has the ability to heal strain with his special, but I don't think his does. I don't think you picked up that. His is supreme. He's got the additional 2 rounds. I don't think he spent all of his stuff on it, but that's
No,
a different
I think he was
thing.
asking about the triumph.
Yeah, the triumph.
Using the triumph to.
Oh, can I do that?
No, because you can use a triumph for yourself, or you can give a boost to somebody else. But I won't let you heal somebody else's strain. You can use that to heal your strain.
Right. Kind of like you do with the advantages.
Yeah, I'll even
can-
do this if you want to spend an action because you used one maneuver and you stopped concentrating to transform. You can maneuver back if you wanted, and you could give him a because everybody has a stamina elixir potion. Now I didn't buy you extra ones, but everybody has a stamina elixir, so you could use your maneuver to move back, and with that triumph, I'll let you feed him a stamina potion.
All right, so right there, pretty much.
I'll
Yeah.
heal his strain on next round, anyways. But it'll be enough to wake him up.
Then yeah, so I'll just use that then. So I'll use a stamina elixir.
Okay, you go ahead and use
I'll
yours.
use his stamina. Ah, Anthony, you owe me a fucking stamina elixir.
I think he bought a couple. You weren't here, so I didn't spend your money. It was
That's
an item
fine.
that you guys were given that Jack actually talked somebody to get into give you guys.
That's fine. Do I have the right amount of silver?
So basically, that gives you 5 strain back, Errol, is what that does.
So you wake up.
Okay. He
You're gonna
wakes
give me
up.
that shit back.
Okay. We're at the next round. Who wants to go? And it's almost every player's turn except for Catrod's.
I can't go.
You just went. I mean, you can go if you want, but I mean, it's kind of.
I was gonna say let Kalara go, and she can get close and do her voodoo magic shit and heal everybody's strain and damage.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see here. Hmm. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30.
Okay.
So all allies within short range of me will heal 2 strain at the beginning of your turns.
Okay.
And you're casting you used a maneuver to move, and then are you casting also your thing as a maneuver, your strain or your
No, as an action.
okay.
Because I don't have my strain is too high right now to.
Yeah, I understand. So go ahead and use your action, and then maybe after your action, if you have enough advantage and stuff, you can heal some more strain for yourself or whatever.
Yep. So action. Let's see here. It's my
Plus
first.
advantage give you that strain relief on other people.
Right. And I don't do difficulty, right? It's just my verse.
Yeah, it's average difficulty for you
Right.
always. That's all it is. And I
Yeah.
thought it was leadership, but let me double check because it's
No,
inspiring
it's
rhetoric.
my verse.
Let me double check because I thought it was leadership.
It
Firing
is. It's
rhetoric is an average
same
leadership
thing.
check.
Okay. Same.
Unless you're
Same
healing. If
thing
you're
for me.
healing, it's your verse.
So is healing strain the same thing as healing or no?
No, they're different.
Okay. So yeah, we're doing strain right now.
So yeah, that would be leadership. But if they're the same dice pool, go ahead and roll it. So
Yep. It's yellow, 3 yellow, 1 green for both.
no problem. Ooh.
Okay.
Who you healing? Who strain for 3?
Who has the worst off strain here?
Maybe Errol?
Well, no, Errol got that potion. Let me see. He did go unconscious. Kalara, you're the worst. You're basically 2 points out. Errol is like 4 points out.
Yeah, I see that.
Karback is not even really a factor because every time we spend story points, he gets all of that stuff back.
Right. Okay.
And he's
well,
got a
I guess
lot of strain.
I will keep that heal for myself then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can heal for 3 strain with that.
Puts me to 6. Okay.
And that's your go?
Yeah.
You did want to do something with the pet? Because you think you still got one more maneuver?
Do I have another maneuver?
I think you used one maneuver to
Yeah,
get here,
you used
right?
one maneuver and one
Yeah.
action, so you still have one maneuver.
That's right. Because I use that as the action. Okay. So yeah, he'll do his life drain on let's see 5.
I think he can get in range of all of them,
10,
actually.
5. He goes.
Yeah, he hits all of them with it because it's that short range and everything's within short range of your pet right now.
Yeah.
So I will do the boar first. The boar succeeds, but with some threat, so it
2
actually took
threats.
some strain. Okay. I'm doing the Bargas now. I need to do something for your pet to get that off a little bit easier for like extra dice and stuff. Well, he succeeds with no. The Barghest completely succeeds.
Right.
Okay. Who wants to go next? We have another player. It's basically every player
I'll go.
that wants to go.
I gotta go soon, so.
Okay,
I'll
go
take
ahead,
my crew real
Cordrackle.
quick. We'll see if I can take out the boar real quick. Oh, oop, actions.
I can promise you we will not finish combat tonight for this session, but
Right,
this is
yeah.
multiple waves of combat.
Right.
You're in the third wave, and you're only at the top of round 3, by the way. Catcrot.
Only third wave.
And
Yeah,
then
you're on the
what's
third
his-
wave.
What's the difficulty average?
What about Kakarot?
He's adversary 2, so it's 2 red die for the
Oh,
boar.
2 red. Okay. And no armor.
For his defense, he has 1 melee defense.
Melee. Okay. Then I have a boost for back to back. And I think that's. Yeah, I think that's it.
Did you want to spend a story point?
Sure.
I'll spend 1 back to make it a wash.
Okay. All right, look good.
Looks great. Ooh, a triumph in there. 19 damage. That's pretty darn good, man. How do you want to spend that triumph?
Let's see. We'll make him prone. Then I'm gonna spend a strain to do deep wounds, which adds 2 more damage, and bleed.
Okay, let me put those on him. We'll try to do the bleed on his round. It's bleed 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he is prone and he has bleed 1 on him.
And let's see. And he has disorient 3.
So that's
From my
strain
bleed.
damage. That's actually good. So that means 3 strain damage if I recall correctly.
Well, it's a setback for 3 rounds to all his skill checks. Is what disorient 3 is.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so he gets 3 setback.
Well, a setback for everything he does for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Which won't work for you, but for others
Right.
it will.
Yeah.
That don't have as much defense as you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
That is your go. We have another player slot.
I'll go because I'm gonna dip
Oh.
out after this too. I'm gonna move it there.
Go ahead, Errol.
Alrighty, we'll talk to you.
So
all
you spend
later.
1 maneuver to stand up,
Later.
and then you spend 1 to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna attack. I get 1 for my bracers. I get 1 for being side by side with him.
You didn't want to move to flank because you could technically move 2 more spots down to get on the other side, and you'd be flanking with Murdenar.
People who stand right next to me get things.
Okay.
Because I have side by side, so anyone with
No
an
worries.
engaged range, like I'm giving this to Kalara and Cordrackle right here. What's difficulty?
He is adversary 2,
So 2 reds.
and then 1 melee defense.
Upgrade. That look good to you?
That it does. $13 points of damage, but you took 2 strain at the same time.
Yep.
Well, all players that are in short range of me heal 2 strain at the beginning of the
Go ahead and heal that 2 strain back. Also, that's right, because
Forgot
everybody
about
should. I do not think Cordrackle did his. And he just went, so I'll go ahead and give him 2 extra strain back.
All right. That was end of my turn.